obviously I'm not very popular here on YouTube, and maybe it's pointless to make a video log when not a lot of people watch it, but I don't care. The way I figure it, if 3 people enjoy the video, then it was worth making. But I wanted to then talk about the Taurus Log videos. Now, I know a few people have watched that, they do like watching it. Obviously, I haven't come out with them at all lately, and there's a few reasons for that. I mean, and you might be thinking, oh, you got a new video camera. Yeah, I've got a new video camera, I'd love to use it, but one problem is, when I was in school, I lived with my mom, and when I was working on my car, I had a nice spot in the driveway to myself. I could go in there, work on my car as I pleased, not have to worry about anything. So I'd have time to record stuff and make a video. Now that I'm out of school, I moved in with my dad because he doesn't get on my nerves like my mother, and I can't afford to live on my own right now with student loans and stuff, and the fact that I'm still trying to find a full-time job with the economy the way it is. Hence why I'm going to the employment office now. And at my dad's, he lives in a 3-tenement apartment. He's friends with the landlord who lives in a house next door, and we're able to use his driveway for stuff. But I have to go and I gotta ask him, and I gotta make sure there's a spot for me in the driveway to do what I need to do. So I need to get in and out of the driveway as quickly as possible. So I can't really sit around and record stuff. It's not as convenient. Not to mention, I've just been kind of putting off doing any repairs on this car because I want to find a job and get rid of it. As I love this car, but it's old. I haven't had the money to do all the maintenance on it that I should be doing. So it's just getting to the point where it's not worth fixing, and it's just going to become too expensive to fix. So I'm hoping I can find a full-time job that I can actually keep soon so I can buy a new vehicle. And that's the other reason why I haven't been making the videos, just because I haven't been doing anything on my car. The only thing I've done recently is I had to change the starter. The starter died on me. But that was literally a week before I got my new job, which I ended up losing anyway. So I needed to get it fixed as soon as possible. And because I was using the driveway, I needed to get it done as quickly as possible. So I did what I had to do. I did the little wiring diagnosis, make sure there wasn't any wiring problems, narrowed it down to the starter, bought a starter, threw the new starter in, and got it out of there. I didn't have time to make a video on it. But if it comes to a point where I do have a chance to make another Taurus Log video, I will, but somehow I doubt it. Now, as far as getting a new vehicle is concerned, when I do have a job, I would like to get a Ford Ranger. Reason being, I don't need a full-size truck, but I could probably use the bed for a few things. Also, I want a manual transmission, and it seems like the only cars Ford makes manual transmissions for, they all either seem to be little 4-cylinder economy cars, like the Escort or the Focus, or performance cars. I don't have the money for the performance car, and even when I get a job I won't have the money to get a performance car. I'm going to need something more practical, and I don't want a 4-bagger. I don't want a 4-bagger. I might sound a little prejudiced towards 4-cylinders. I know newer 4-cylinders have more power and torque than they used to, but I just don't want a 4-cylinder. I want at least a V6. And with the Ford Ranger, you can get the 3-liter, which, like the one that's in my car now, or the 4-liter V6 with the 5-speed manual. And that's what I want. I want a manual transmission. I'm bored with automatics. I need to get more practice with manual transmission to have an automotive job. Because obviously you've got to drive sticks into the shop, and I'm not very good at it right now. I mean, like some cars I'm just completely helpless with, and other cars, they're easier to drive, they're more smooth. Ford Ranger being one of them, actually. I pulled in a Ranger and that was pretty easy. But then there's points where I get into like the 4-post lift. I tried to drive it on the lift and I ended up stalling it. I just need more practice with a stick, and there's no one I know who drives a stick that who has a car I can practice with. Everybody in my family who drives a stick doesn't own a manual transmission anymore. They all got automatics. They're all tired of driving sticks, so they all bought automatics. So I have no one with a car who can let me practice with. So I need my own car to practice. Now, a little while back, I passed the exit where Route 3 gets on. People on Route 3 can get on to 128. That's where I used to get on to 128. So I'm now on the normal route that I was always taking to UTI. And this is the okay point. It's not terribly bumpy and potholy, but it's not great either. It's not so much you can notice on camera. We get some newer pavement right here, but I don't think this is a final coat. I think this has been just a temporary coat that's been down for over a year now, and that's retarded. And you see, I'm going 80 right now, and I got people riding my ass, so I'm going to be courteous and move over, and that's how Massachusetts works. And I was going 80, and I had someone riding up on me. So, if you're not from around here and you happen to be driving through Massachusetts, don't be surprised when this happens to you, because it'll happen to you, and it'll happen to you a lot. It's not uncommon. Now over here, they've been doing construction over here for God knows how long. Long before, I'm not even sure, I think they might have been doing construction over here since before I was driving. But it's definitely been going on the entire time I went to UTI. And this temporary bridge isn't even fully up yet, and they're still working on it. I just started seeing that temporary bridge going up when I started going to UTI. And I went to UTI for over a year, and I've been out since October, and the temporary bridge still isn't completely up yet. That's ridiculous. How long does it take to put up a temporary bridge? Honestly, that's retarded. Right now, I'm going to UTI to talk to the employment office, and they're not the greatest thing. I don't know if it's they're lazy or what, but they just don't seem to do a very good job when it comes to helping find a job. But I don't know how much I can blame them, because the economy is pretty bad right now, especially with the automotive industry. But it just seems like they don't put too much effort into looking at places that are more than like 20 miles away from the school. The school's in Norwood. I'm in Methuen, Massachusetts. I think it's like, I did live in Drinking, and it was almost exactly 40 miles from my house to UTI. So apparently I'm out of their range as far as actually putting effort into finding a job. Obviously, you have the auto mile in Norwood, so you have a bunch of dealerships. And that's what I wanted to get. I took the Ford courses. I wanted to get a job at a Ford dealership. But obviously, dealerships are going to be even more difficult to find a job at right now. Then we're coming to yet another section where I believe this is just a temporary coat of pavement.